I'll never forget how my family responded to Trayvon Martin's death. It's the first time that I realized that I was different than them. My whole family's white, and I'm not. And it was one of the first instances where I could see myself in the news, and my family was talking about it like it was hypothetical. It's really rough to know that the people who love you the most don't see you the way that they see other people who look like you.
All of these issues with police violence and the uprisings that are happening around the country, I'm feeling inspired and wanting to do my part. But again, also feeling exhausted, but knowing that I need to push through that. And so I think that taking rest and taking breaks is important for the mental health, but also to continue to keep coming back to the table.
The world recently, I think, has had a huge impact on everyone's mental health, mine included. I think everything from like coronavirus to global warming to the economic crisis that we're in and the people's uprising that's happening around the movement to defund the police and for abolition and Black liberation are all things that are changing business as usual in really abrupt ways, and that can be really hard to navigate. But I'm reminded of this quote from Virginia Woolf, where she, like on the eve of World War II, she said, "The future is dark," which is, I think, the best thing the future can be. And in that darkness, she saw a sense of hope and like an uncertainty of how the world would change, but a certainty in knowing that that change was coming. And that's something I'm trying to remember and remind myself of right now.
I think that we would be foolish to assume that everything going on with COVID, with this huge pandemic, with people of color continuing to be murdered by police at an alarming rate, I think that we would be really naive to assume that that doesn't impact our mental health. In fact, that I know it does. I know it can't be healthy that every time you get on Instagram or every time you get on Facebook or you scroll through your feed on Twitter that you see people who look like you getting murdered, and it's almost like people don't even care. I think that I would be really naive to believe that local businesses saying that they don't care about Black Lives Mattering, and people still patronizing their businesses and lining up down the street to spend their money there, doesn't make your mental health shaky, even if you haven't been diagnosed with anxiety, bipolar, depression, or whatever. I think that if I was to give people advice on a what to do during this time, it's remembering to pour into your cup and remembering to take care of yourself, no matter what that means, right? If you need to tell people, hey, you know what, I can't work today, even when your boss doesn't understand, then that's what you need to do if it's going to get you to tomorrow. And I guess I would just say do more of that. Do more of the getting outside. Do more of the sitting in the sun. Do more of the leaving toxic situations. And continue to do whatever you need to do to make sure that you are as okay as you can be to keep on pushing.